Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. So, what can they make of this? João Pedro. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Plays it through. Oh, super find. Van Basten, mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gives it back. And it's Rodri. And here's Nedved. Brilliantly cut out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Howson clears it away. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. And he plays one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maldini gets good distance on it. Not the most convincing of passes. Chelsea finding their passes. Caicedo. And he's well positioned here. Chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get... Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's made its way to him. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hunis is offering a wry smile there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely spread. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, this looks sharp. It's run loose here. Gnab, a header! No, not the best of headers. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Raul. Taken back almost at once.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's dealt with that really well. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now, can they get him away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's good play. Great ball, and he's in here.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Not the most accurate pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Chelsea having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Quickly taken. João Pedro, always looking for that half a chance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard. Raul looking to add to his goal. And it's Caicedo. Seedorf. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. João Pedro, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot, surely! It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. João Pedro.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Raul. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Drogba. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Raul. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He has found the way, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Caicedo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. That has been slung wide. And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Caicedo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Sorloth. And it's Caicedo. Saliba. Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul is onto it in a flash. Rodri. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Sorloth. He's looking wide. Decent progress down the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Isak has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Chelsea can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, super ball! Semenyo quietly revving up. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's face to face with the keeper. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, such a clever touch. Mohamed Salah, nice interception, well timed. Bebeto.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but Semenyo is on his own. He's found some space.
2 minutos de compensación.
Decent chance! He lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us...